June 29th. It's almost July. That is so wild. Pumpkin, come on up on the chair over here. I just got back. I was at the gym and then I had to go to the grocery store and I just have to unload my groceries. So we're doing two things at once because they have to get done. I'm having company over in a little while. So I hope you're having a great Sunday. What are you guys up to today? This person's coming over and I don't know if they'll like tap water. So I bought some spring water. So that way, if they are not a fan of tap water, I have something to offer them in addition to seltzer. What do you keep in your fridge to drink for guests? I like to have like some lemons in there. So if I want to put a little lemon in the fresh water, that's nice. I also have almond milk. And then I've got broth for the cats because I put that in their food. Also, I got these little flavored waters that are also for the guests. They were on sale, so I said, okay. So we got cherry, apple, and what else? I don't know. But anyway, let's do a little bit of deep breathing as I empty out this bag of groceries because I need to relax. I have about 40 minutes before they get here, and I have not showered yet. So I hope I can get everything done that I need to get done. Good morning, everybody, if you're just joining us. So let's inhale through our nose. And exhale through our mouth. Fantastic. Let's do a few more deep breaths. Inhale. Fantastic. If you haven't hugged yourself yet today, go ahead and hug yourself because it's a good thing to do. This is shown to release endorphins, which make us feel better. And don't we all want that? And it's free. So inhale. And exhale. Fantastic. We're slowing our breath. We're getting present. Being here together. I appreciate your time and your attention. Inhale and exhale. You can continue breathing slowly and deeply as long as you need to. I'm just going to keep on unloading these groceries because I have a limited amount of time. I got these beautiful raspberries. They look so good. Here, let me open the package so you guys can see them. I had a thing at the grocery store with a lady, okay? So she was over there, like opening every pack of strawberries and taking all the best ones. And I said, what are you doing? She goes, well, some of these are not good. And I said, well, that's not nice. You're taking all the best ones and leaving everybody with the junk. So I had a little bit of a, interaction. And she said, well, I'm doing it. I'm like, okay. Anyway, I got some beautiful strawberries as well. Very excited. Hopefully she hadn't been touching them, but you never know. How's everybody doing today? Hi, cheese is tasty. Oh my God, your names are so funny. I love that. That reminds me, I was in the store looking for, did you ever see those crisps of cheese that are they like fry up and they're like crackers? And I was trying to get those because they're low carb, but they didn't have them. So I ended up getting these. I have some people coming over and they're nut thins made out of pecans. So good morning. You haven't heard of that, Mary Lou? No, I couldn't find them in the store. So these are supposedly, they're not actually low carb. So I should have read the label, but too late now. I'm in too deep. Hopefully my guests will eat them. But what are you guys up to today? Yeah, I didn't like them. They're kind of like those I had some in the car because I was starving. I had a lot of them in the car. I was like, oh, I better stop so that I have some for company. But they're like these little, they're almost like those rice crackers. They were kind of sweet. Oh no, now I touched it. I'm gonna have to eat that one later. Okay, I'll put that aside. I won't chew while I'm on. Yeah, they tasted almost like maple syrup and crackers. They were kind of weird, but they're all I have now. So what do you guys like to eat when company's coming over? Do you enjoy putting out things? I have some cheese cut up and some cucumbers and some dip, but I just didn't have any crackers because I cannot be alone in the house with crackers. I don't know about you guys. But, and I also bought, I'm really excited, this is the biggest thing. These were on sale this week. Some parsley and some mint. And I've been putting mint in my smoothies every day, and it tastes so good, but I'm eating it too fast for it to grow. So I had to get another plant, which is exciting. It was on sale this week. So I love having fresh herbs in the kitchen. How about you guys? Oh, here's Pumpkin. She wants to come and say hi. Come on up here, Pumpkin. You can say hello to everybody. There you are. I know, I'm not sitting down on the chair. If you guys are regulars, you know that I usually sit on the chair and Pumpkin jumps right on the arm of the chair. But we don't have time for that today, Pumpkin. We've got company coming. And then I got these really good Power Crunch bars. They're delicious. This one is peanut butter and chocolate, and this one's all chocolate. But I have to like not have more than one of these a day. They're like candy. They're so good. Oh boy, I don't know what this, no, thank you. But anyway, I appreciate everybody being kind. Oh, chips and salsa. That's a great idea to put out for company. I love that. That's fantastic. Let's see. Hide user. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so when people are weird, I have to hide them. Anyway, these are really good. These are so good. They're 215 calories, and they have only 12 grams of carb and 5 sugars and 13 grams of protein. So very nice. So I'm really excited about, you know, sometimes you need a little chocolate in your life, right? So what else do we have in here? Oh, and then I got this dish soap. This was on sale. It's all natural mandarin orange and ginger dish soap. So very exciting. All right, the grocery shopping is over. Now I can spend time with you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. If you don't know, my name is T. Waldron. I do a little bit of gratitude with attitude and just how to be like as healthy as I can be. I want to share it with you. So what do you guys focus on when you try to be healthy? This is coffee with some protein shake. And Pumpkin's here. She watches us. She's our kind of our inspiration cat. Cheers. Here's to you, Pumpkin. And here's to you guys. Yeah, I live in, this is my apartment. I live near New York City. It's not in the city, but it's nearby. How about you guys? Where are you from? Oh, mental health. Oh my gosh. Check out my channel because that's what it's all about. But it's, you know, it's like our mental health is also tied in with our physical health, our financial health, our spiritual health. It's all, you know, it's all unified. And whatever is the weakest, we tend to give that attention. But mental health is such an important focus. Misericordia, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that is, but yeah. New sub. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Jesus tasty. Thanks for subbing. Oh yeah, that's a reminder. Please subscribe. If you haven't already subscribed and you like mental fitness, check out my channel because I went through a lot. Like I was always a people pleaser and I did everything for a lot of other people and I never focused on myself. And I'm taking time now to learn about being healthy on all levels. And I just share with you kind of what I learn as I learn it. So thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I do a live every day. So during the week, it's 8 a.m. Eastern time. And on the weekends, it is 11-ish on Saturdays and Sundays. So I read to you a little bit from the book, The Game of Life and How to Play It. So this chapter we're reading, and I'll end with that because I've got to finish cleaning up in here and vacuum and stuff. You know, when you have company, there's like, you do your weekly cleaning, right? And then you do your company clean. So I want to like vacuum and just make sure there's no dust anywhere. You know how it is. When I call it company clean. Yeah, so this chapter from the book, The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Scovel Shinn is called Casting the Burden, Impressing Our Subconscious. I'll read you the first sentence, okay? When we know our own powers and the workings of our mind, our great desire is to find an easy and quick way to impress our subconscious with good, for simply an intellectual knowledge of truth does not bring results. In her case, she found the easiest way is casting the burden. And then she goes on to give examples. So let's see. Oh, here we go. A woman she knows often dances while making her affirmations. The rhythm and harmony of the music and motion carry her words forth with tremendous power. Did you ever do that? Did you ever put the music on and just start dancing when you're cleaning or just, you know, saying, thank you, God? I've never done that, so I got to try it. I mean, why not? It sounds really effective and fun. The student must also remember not to despise the day of small things. So, you know, I think she's saying appreciate the small things in our lives. Like, what are the small joys we have? A cup of coffee, looking at the sun, putting on a nice jacket that we like, anything. You know, we have to find the joy in the little ordinary things and appreciate that. And that's the other thing I try to do is a lot of gratitude. I don't know about you guys, but it really does help you go from a place of lack and sadness and scarcity and fear to love, if you can be grateful. Yeah. Oh yeah, so it's called The Game of Life and How to Play It. This is her into all of her books, but it's only like maybe 75 pages. Here, I'll put it on the screen. Well, this is the contents, which says The Game of Life and How to Play It. Okay, but it's an amazing book, and it got me started on my whole manifesting, and now I'm going to school to have a doctorate in metaphysical life coaching, just like she did. So, and she wrote this 100 years ago. And she self-published it. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you so much for hanging in there, Cheese. Anywho, yeah, invariably before a demonstration come the signs of land. Before Columbus reached America, he saw birds and twigs that showed him the land was near. So it is with a demonstration, but often a student mistakes it for a demonstration itself and is disappointed. And I'll give you one more example, then I have to wrap it for today. For example, a woman had spoken the word for a set of dishes. Oh, I remember this story. Not long afterward, a friend gave her a dish which was old and cracked. And she came to me and she said, well, I asked for a set of dishes and all I got was this cracked plate. Okay? I replied, the plate was only a sign of land. It shows your dishes are coming. Look upon it as birds and seaweed. And not long after, her dishes came. Continually making believe impresses our subconscious. If we make believe we are rich, and make believe we're successful, in due time we will reap. So I'll leave you with that today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Nice meeting you, Cheese. And tune in tomorrow. It's a little earlier during the week, so if people have to work, and maybe later wherever you are. Thank you so much. I appreciate your kind comments, and it was nice. It was kind of you and me today. So thank you. And Pumpkin, are you going to say goodbye? Pumpkin says goodbye too. All right. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye. Oh, from myself to yourself. Thanks for joining me.